silence. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is TheMaiaMechelle, and we about to get into it. So today I'm gonna give y'all a little story time about the time that I got trampled at a party. Wasn't fun. It's a lot. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all my socials. It's all at TheMaiaMechelle. I'm gonna link it down below in the description. So this story takes place like, I want to say like 4 years ago, like right before the pandemic. I want to say like the year before the pandemic happened. Alright, we're gonna start from the top. So I had a friend, we're gonna call her J-Lo. We grew up like sisters. I slept over at her house, she slept over mine. Like, so me and J-Lo was mad close. Like, that's still my close friend to this day. We were set up a little bit different. Like, my parents were cool, they trusted me, whatever. Like, they were, as long as I told them what it was, they were good. Like, we were good. J-Lo's parents, on the other hand, they were real strict, and they're Caribbean, so you know that they do not relate. I remember it was the summertime, and all of my friends, J-Lo was the one that always wanted to go out and do things that we probably shouldn't have been doing. When it came time to go out and do things that we probably shouldn't have been doing together, she would always tell her parents that she's sleeping over at my house. Y'all know how I go. Y'all was teenagers before we were wildin'. I remember that it was the summertime. It was real hot outside. Sun was out, sun beaming, feeling nice. So everybody was talking about this party that was about to happen soon, like Saturday. I remember it happened on Saturday. If I have any clips and videos, I'm gonna insert it in here. So everybody was like, yeah, we outside, this and that. Y'all know how it goes. So Jayla's gonna send it to me. She's like, you wanna go? I'm like, bet. Like, I'm with it all. Like, so me and Jayla, we was about to go. But the thing is, she didn't tell her parents that she was going. She just told her parents that she was gonna sleep over my house. Usually that's how it went, but it was never a problem because as long as we get to do what we wanna do, why would I be mad at it? Jayla sleeps over my house, and you know, it's cool, regular. That day, what did we do? We went out, we walked up the block to go get something to eat. We came back home, we was getting ready. We was hyped. Anybody you knew, if you asked them, they were like, yeah, I'm going. I think the party started at like 7:30, I wanna say. So right after we went and got food, we started walking over to the party. When we got there, we paid whatever to get in. I think it was like $5 or $3, $3 or $5. Y'all know, nobody was charging like that before. So we get into the party, nobody's really there right now. So we like, all right, let's go down the block, because our friend lived down the block. So we walking up and down the block with our friend, like talking, seeing who else is coming, whatever, waiting for more people to come in. Because we didn't want to go there and just be standing around. Now more and more people start coming in. I want to say like 8 o'clock, 8:30. So now the party's starting to get active. The DJ started playing everything that we need to hear. Everybody dancing, everybody having a good time. Everybody is drinking, everybody is just being young and dumb. Just having a good time, but nobody knows what's going on at this point, if you can understand what I mean. We jumping around, we dancing, we singing all the words. Like, it was mad fun. All of a sudden, the DJ just stops the music, and we looking at him like, yo, like, what on? Like, what's going on? He's like, shh, everybody be quiet, the cops is here. He telling us we almost gotta shut it down, this and that. He says something along those lines. So now everybody getting tight, everybody's annoyed. Like, it's only 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like, we just started having a good time. So now we just like, alright, I should have took this as a sign to leave, but of course I didn't. Everybody's calming down, whatever. And then we're just talking to each other like, alright, fine, I guess we gotta be quiet. A few minutes later, they start playing it again, but the crowd is getting even more heavy. More and more people are coming in. So now we like shoulder to shoulder, jumping around, acting fool. Maybe I'm gonna say another hour later, the cops come back and it's quiet again. And it's dead silent. Now we all sitting here just looking at each other like, alright, bro, like everybody starts booing the DJ. Everybody like, boo, like, get him out of here. Because they thinking it's the DJ, but I think it was really the cops. I don't know what he was doing, honestly, but it was a lot going on. It starts jumping up again, everybody jumping, everybody lit. Couple hours later, I want to say it's like 11 o'clock, and he stops the music again. But this time it's a little different. This time, this is where everything just went left. He's telling everybody shh, 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 all over again. So we all looking around like, okay, like, I'm standing in like the middle of a circle, and all of a sudden I just see these two boys, they just started fighting. They getting it on, in my head, the fights was corny to me because y'all couldn't fight anyway. But I just felt like y'all be ruining everything. If you really wanted to fight, you could have took that somewhere else. But that's just my opinion, because y'all messing up everything for everybody else. Like, relax. Like, everybody here to have a good time. I don't even know what they were fighting over, but a fight just broke out right in front of me. And I just remember Jayla starts pulling me. And I'm just like, I'm looking at her like, what? And she's like, bro, let's just go. Because at this point, the party is dead. The DJ done stopped it 3 times. Like, it's time to go. That was our time to go. Like, I'm like, okay. But I'm kind of just going with the flow at this point. Like, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, I didn't really care. I just started walking with her to the gate. Mind you, there's mad heads at the gate at this time. So I see the cops is in the front. And I'm just like, yeah, it really is time to go. So all of a sudden, I'm this close to the gate, like we almost to the gate. Everybody just like slowly walking out. All of a sudden you hear pop, 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 pop. We like, oh, it's like that. I wasn't thinking of nothing. I was just trying to get out and go home. Everybody just started screaming and running. All I hear is like somebody said, oh, the dogs is out. People have so much fear in their face and like they run. And y'all know people don't play when it comes to dogs. Like, y'all know people do not play. So they out, everybody running. And I'm so close to the gate, but everybody's like running on top. Like, all right, let's put it like this. Everybody is this close already. So the fact that we're trying to get out and then y'all running behind me, it's like, you know, you getting a little push. So I'm like grabbing onto stuff, because if it's mad pressure behind you guys, I'm not that tall, I'm not that strong. Like, if it's mad people on top of me, where I'm gonna go? All of a sudden, people in front of me started to fall. So granted, I fell on top of them. I'm just sitting there and I'm like trying to get out, but I literally couldn't. Like, my leg was stuck. And all of a sudden, I just feel like it's bending the wrong way. I started screaming. I'm like, get the f off me. Like, like I'm bugging out now, because now I feel like my leg is bending in the wrong way that it shouldn't be bending. Everybody's just screaming in the video. You could dead hear my voice. I could pick out my voice in the video to hear me. Like, I was bugging out. It's not funny in the moment, but at the moment, like, I could laugh at it now. Like, it's over. Look up and I'm like in the middle of the crowd, like in the middle of everything going on. I look up and I see Jayla and a set of twins that I knew at the time. They were like, yo, come on, like we got you. So I'm like trying to hold on to them, but I can't get, my leg is caught. Like, I don't know who's on top of me, but they needed to, like, I'm screaming at them, I'm trying to push people off, nothing is working. So I'm trying to hold on to them, and I dead had to step on my friend's head, my other friend. I remember I dead stepped on his head. He know exactly what. I am so sorry, and I apologize so many times, but I had to get out of there. I dead stepped on his head so that I could get out of the crowd, because he was right below me. I felt so bad after. Set up, there was like a white picket fence next to us, and I was able to kind of get over it when they were pulling me. I was just like stepping on people. I'm not even gonna lie, I was stepping on everybody trying to hop over that gate. As soon as we hopped over, we was running. We ran down the block, me and my friend. I was like, damn, how we about to get home? Mind y'all, it's like 11:30. It's mad dark. No female wants to walk in the dark at 11:30 at night. No. And we're mad young. We have no V's. Like, no, nobody wants to do that. Time to walk home, we huffing and puffing. We damn near crying about the situation that just happened. Like, all of a sudden, this black car gonna come up to us. He like, y'all need a ride? We didn't know who this man was. So he's like, do y'all need a ride? We're like, nah, we're good. And we just keep walking. But the car is following us at this point. So we looking at each other like, what the f? Like, you seeing what I'm seeing? Like, what's going on? He literally is following us to my house. So we decided to turn around, and he's busting a U-turn. So now my friend is like getting disrespectful, like, yo, like, relax. What are you doing? So he decides to hop out the car, and he, yo, when I tell you this could have been our last day. He hopped out the car, he starts cursing us out, getting mad close to us. So we just did. Just know, like, we hit feet, like, we was out. I don't know how we got away from him, because he was mad aggressive. He was mad, like, on top of us. I don't even know how we got away. I'm guessing that was God on our side, because literally, I don't even know how we got away from that. started running the other way, back towards the party actually, and we seen our friend, and we got in his car. His mom was like, do y'all need a ride home? And we sitting in the seat like popping and panicking. First of all, we just got trampled. Well, I just got trampled, and now we was just about to get kidnapped. Like, what type of night is this? He's like, how was the party? We're like, good. We know we had fun, because she didn't see none of the stuff that was happening. By the time she came, everything else was over. Like, the cops had left, the party was dashed out, like everything was done. So she had no clue what was happening. She's taking us home. We get to my house, and literally I remember I came in the door. My dad was like, oh, you're home early, because mind you, it wasn't even time to come home yet. Like, usually I'd be begging for like another hour if I could stay out a little later. You know, sometimes they would let us slide. I thought I didn't text him and asked him for more time or something. I think he probably picked up on it. He was like, y'all are home mad early. We was just like, oh yeah, we're just tired. Like, we was just like, we're tired. So we get upstairs and we're just looking at each other like, what the like, what just happened? We going through our Snap and we seeing all the videos of the party. It was so bad. She's looking at her legs, I'm looking at mine. All we see is bruises, shoe prints. I got scratches on my arms. I got like, it looks like I got jumped. Like, at this point, remember I said that they was letting dogs loose and stuff, and how everybody just started running to the front. There was no other way out. Once everybody fell, there was no other way out. So come to find out, they tried to go the opposite way, but mind you, the backyard, it was barricaded by a gate. So they tried to hop over the back gate and they broke the gate. The whole gate in the back fell down into the neighbor's yard because people was jumping over to try to get away from the dog. The boom, boom, boom. Come to find out, nobody even had a gun. It was honestly the sound of a car passing by. You know how they pop, pop? It was the sound of a car passing by. So in that moment, you probably wouldn't know what to think. You're just trying to get out, because if you see cops, you see dogs, and now you're hearing gunshots after people started fighting, what are you really gonna think? Like, you're not thinking, oh yeah, that's the car. No, you're thinking, I need to get the out of here. Like, you're not gonna think all of that. Apparently they broke the gate. All of the money that the host made for that night literally went to the DJ, and it went to fixing the people's gate. I remember I found out that the woman who owned the house was pissed. She cursed them out so bad. If I find any clips of like the party or the bruises or anything, I'm gonna insert all of that in here. I'm not gonna lie, hot mess. But yeah, so that's my story time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're still here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna link them down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.